So it's now time to build the circuit. It's a simple circuit. Basically power in, going to the passive infrared sensor, which is mounted on the other side of this board. Then it breaks it out to a transistor and either 2 or 3 connections that'll go out to LEDs, a voice chip or voice module, and it all goes inside one of these containers. So let's get started. It'll be stop motion type setup. So I just tacked these on, just did one lead on each of them, and then with the module I used it to hold everything in place, and I put these two like that. And then the next step. So what I've done here is the transistor leads. I just actually bent them over to make the bridge to the next one, and then I'll use wire coming out. Gonna try my new tweezers. So, oh, that one looks like it's good. And touch up the far side. There. There's a 100 ohm resistor in there now. Got all the wiring in here. Resistor in here for the LEDs. This is going to the voice one, so that's just a straight through. And hopefully I'm going to have enough voltage there. And this will just go on like that. This one over here is strictly for stability. So like that, gets mounted in there like that, like that. Power in, and then the 2 out. And now a quick test. Should stay on for about 14 seconds, roughly. There. Okay. This was a bit embarrassing. This one here is unmodified. In here, I stuck LDR, light-dependent resistor. And this is the one I originally tested it on. And of course, nothing worked. And it was driving me up the wall, so I just left it for a day or night. And as I lay down, I realized that it ain't gonna work if I'm using it with all the lights on. So I've just slapped this one in, and it works beautifully. So here's the speaker that came with the voice module. And if I get rid of it, a tiny bit bigger of a speaker. And let's fire this one up. Nothing else has been changed other than the speaker. Okay. Would be helpful if something got disconnected.
You ghost, I am a ghost, a real ghost. I am a ghost, a real ghost.
So obviously a 1-watt speaker versus a questionable half-watt speaker improves it dramatically. So now it's time to assemble it all. So here's the speaker in its final form. I did make a mistake. I cut this out, and I shouldn't have. I'm going to have to seal up this end. That way I can mount it outside like this, pointing down towards the ground, and it will be essentially watertight, and the speaker won't get damaged because it's probably going to be raining here on Halloween. The next part to make is the face, 2 eyes, grin, teeth, and I'm just going to make this with some plastic, and I'll mount the LEDs on it and then wire it up. And but before that, of course, I'll cut it out with either the bandsaw, jigsaw, whatever saw. And if you don't have a piece of plastic like this, you could just use cardboard, which would probably be a lot easier, but it would only last for probably the first night, since it's going to be raining around here. And the LEDs are placed in there just softly right now. I'm going to wire it up, test it, and then hot glue it. And the LEDs are being mounted inside of a bush, so you can only partially see them. Okay, let's see how well it activates. Not too bad. And of course, Pumpkin and the deers are over there.